I'm talking about balls deep. I'm talking about balls deep. I'm talking about balls deep in love.
What is up, Fox? It is I, Jet, and I'm here to watch a video with you. Sorry I sound horrible. Remember how I told you that my daughter and mother-in-law were sick and they live in the house with me? They like to share. Yeah. Anyways, I'm here to watch a video with you. So, I don't know if you guys remember this, but I think it was the last video I did on locale. Yeah. Amber had told this beautiful story about her and this intern, Kate. They had this magical moment where they both apologized to each other for this thing they had, this little fight. Ugh. It was so wonderful because the intern groveled for her job back. And Amber was so gracious and gave her apology at the bottom of her heart. And so did this other girl, kissed her feet, blah, 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 that whole thing. And I said it was horse shit because it was horse shit. And, yeah. You want to hear about it? Oh my goodness. Okay. Well, let's see. How am I going to start this video? Alright, so sit back, relax, get your Valiant Salt Lick, and let's cringe in unison like the family that we are. I miss saying that. I should say it more often. Alright, let's go, fuckers. Let's hear from Katie.
Go get it done.
Alright, this is Locale Glass. This is a show I like to watch because Locale Bus is a mistake. It's a shit show, and Amber acts like she's just the shit, and it's annoying to watch. I hate making myself do it, honestly, and I want to throw myself in traffic. And I think Keemstar made a mistake with her, and what can I say? Ugh. But whatever. It's not my money on the line. But anyways, I was watching Glass and, you know, they were drinking, which I found hilarious. But yeah, Kate showed up to drink too, and wasn't that fun? It was, actually, and here we go.
Okay. So do I just get into it? Okay,
Okay, so
okay.
Totally off course, but still. Did anyone see that cat grab Kate's boob? Is that just me? It's probably just me, isn't it? Forget I said anything, please? Okay.
Okay. So a few, like last week, Thursday or Friday, I can't remember when, I kinda maybe got a little bit drunk while on here with Say and Rosie. I had like 8 glasses of wine on an empty stomach, which not a good idea. Just putting that
that'll
out there.
do it.
And afterwards, I went into the bus VC to kind of talk to Amber. I went in there and I apologized for the way that I talked to her. I didn't apologize for saying that she doxed me because that did happen, and I know for a fact
Just
it
don't
happened.
say her name. Just
Voldemort.
because it helps for transcript purposes. I promise you.
Okay, Voldemort. For Voldemort, I went into Voldemort's chat and I talked to her and I kind of apologized to her for the way that I spoke to her because I was being overtly mean for no reason in my mind, and I was being mad. So I said a bunch of really mean things that I wouldn't have said if I wasn't really mad. And then
Hold on, we're gonna have a TTS and I'm not gonna be able to hear it, so just let me know when it's over, chat.
At Meaton has 24 super shattered $10. Guy is talking about this is not a good idea, SMH.
Alright, in case you don't know, it's not that like they don't want to hear Katie's story about the whole situation. What the problem is Amberlynn took it upon herself to run to Daddy Keem and cry to get some of Glass's revenue if they even mention her name or anything about locale bus. Because Daddy Keem will fix everything. Yeah, she considers herself an adult, too. I don't know. Yeah. Man, I don't know.
Okay, it's over. So
Hi, Biggs.
I essentially went in there and I was like, hey, I'm sorry for being really mean to you. And then I got into like the doxing thing and I said like it really did affect me. I was really panicking. I was having a really bad time with all of it. And then I started to talk about my sisters. And I don't know if I mentioned it on the live that I was on with Voldemort, but my sisters are both minors. And I got really nervous that they would be inadvertently involved with everything that was going on here. So I said, and I can almost say verbatim what I said. I said I don't want to cry. But I'm talking about my sisters, so I might.
Don't worry, Katie. ALR's really good with minors. Really good. And don't worry, she's not going to come after you. The Am babies are. A few of them, yeah. My underage at the time daughter. They're really good at that. Don't worry, Katie. I hope they don't have social media with you attached to it. I'm just saying. I'm just saying. If they're at all following you on anything, then there might be an issue. The MBBs are just relentless. I'm just letting you know.
And then
Yeah, I
after
mean,
the
that's fair.
conversation, I kind of left because I was like, okay, whatever. Voldemort DMs me and says like, thank you for the conversation. I'm glad you came in to have a talk about it. Hope you're doing okay. And I was like, okay, whatever. That's the end of it. We've made our peace with it. She's not gonna apologize for what happened. Whatever.
Well, why would she have to apologize? She never does anything wrong. Are you okay, Katie? Have you never watched her content? She's always right. It's crazy. She could kick a dog off a 10-story building and still be right. All she has to say was coming right for her and everyone would believe it, even if the dog had no legs. I'm saying, why would she apologize to anyone? She could push down a small child and wouldn't have to apologize because the kid was coming right for her. Jeez. Kitten? She could kick a kitten over. It was coming right for her. Her life was in danger. Are you okay? I don't think Katie's okay. She doesn't understand. My dog thinks you're touched in the head.
Then, to come, like, she goes on the Voldemort show and talks about it and makes it seem the Voldemort show, and then goes and makes it seem as if I came in there on my hands and knees begging for her forgiveness.
Oh, another TTS.
Not what happened.
At Kai75 super shattered $20. This is old news. Leave it alone and don't risk Glass getting in trouble.
So, they haven't been hearing the shit being said out loud. So they're not thinking they don't want to hear her story because it'll get them in trouble. They make it sound like, this one right here makes it sound like it's old news. No one wants to hear it. That's kind of offensive to say to Katie, or Kate, whichever one. Kinda, because ALR was a real douche to her. Doxed her. Could have endangered her 2 younger sisters. But that's old news. Are you freaking kidding me? Someone's safety from doxing is just old news. Yeah, okay. Are you alright? Who was mean to you that makes you think someone else's safety is just old news?
True. Yeah. Someone asked about it.
There's another
At
TTS.
Happy Solitude
Let me know when it's over, please.
2422 super shattered $10. Bigs come up.
It's over.
Okay. Also, yeah, Biggs, come on up. We're gonna be doing this shit till fucking 6 p.m. because Gold unfortunately doesn't have like no one has backend for Gold, so they're not gonna be able to run. But I don't mean to cut you off. They don't want to hear about it.
Oh no, it's fine.
They pretty
I was
much
done.
said it's stale bread at this point.
Oh,
So we're gonna move right along because you know
True.
what? We're here to have a good time, you know? And that's not diminishing your experience. Like at the end of the
No.
day, what you dealt with was some bullshit, and I truly do apologize that you had to deal with what you had to deal with. But
Wait,
yeah,
is that
I
going
don't
to
think they
lead
want to
into
hear
the
about it.
announcement?
Now, I know it wasn't meant to be mean. They just didn't want to talk about it because it could probably get more revenue taken away from this, glass. But if you look at Katie's face, you can tell it like kind of hurt her feelings, like a lot, like a jive lot. It's pretty bad. You can tell like it like super hurt her feelings, and I feel bad for her because she's like 10 times better than an ALR, for sure. And if I could talk to Katie, I would tell her that from the bottom of my heart, fuck ALR with a golf shoe, but I can't. So I'm gonna give you a minute to watch her face drop.
Announcement thing that I was going to say on the show anyways today that we talked about before?
Just so y'all know, my Diet Coke asked, what membership do we have to get on the VC? That would
Cash
be a
cow.
cash cow or higher. Yes. So if you
Yep.
got like gifted a membership, it's $5 more to upgrade, and you can hop in the VC with us and have a good old time.
Which reminds me, speaking of the VC, quick serious little bit of announcement. So I just want to be clear with you guys. Things have been getting a little bit crazy going back and forth between, their VC and our VC. And look, if you have a cash cow to their VC, we don't give a fuck what's going on in their VC.
Right.
You don't got to come back and report and let us know. It's one thing
And if you guys want to
we're-
hop back and forth, that's your money. By all means, spend it.
Yeah,
We
do what
just
you want.
genuinely don't want to make the glass VC that show VC 2.0. You know, like, we don't want to have to talk about that shit all day. We want to have a good time. We want to talk about our Pokemon. We want to talk about our animals. We want to talk about, we want to watch movies in there. We just want to have a good time. We want it to be a safe space for y'all to get away from all the other bullshit, right?
Yeah, and we don't want it to turn into like the same toxic space or like whatever the fuck. So look, like you guys can have cash cows to wherever you want.
I just think that's funny. Another place ALR is causing drama. She gets away with it so easily. No one has a problem with it. No one. Okay.
But we don't care what's going on over there. If it comes to the point where the only purpose I see you coming over into Glass VC4 is to talk shit about whatever the fuck they got on going on over there. Like, it's one thing when we're watching Bus. It's like one thing when we're watching live to be talking about those shows and talking about the people on those shows. But if I see you just coming in the VC to shit talk one person over and over and over and over and over again, that's the only purpose you have in the VC, I'm gonna ask you to not come back.
Or like, perfect example, if you're muted, we don't give a fuck. If you want to talk exclusively in the side chat, by all means, go for it. But if you are muted and you only speak up when Voldemort Tisha is brought up, it's like, it kind of seems like exactly what I said about Fupa yesterday. You're stirring the pot, and we just don't want that. Like, we're trying to make a statement here in this last week by not doing that. And so by you coming in the VC and doing that, it's giving fuel to that fire.
And this has been, like, an ongoing issue that me and Jersey have been talking about, like, for the past, like, 2 weeks, honestly, and trying to figure out how to combat it. And I hate to tell people, yeah, you might not be welcome to come back, but it's just at that point.
Well, I guess that's it. Oh, wait. No, it's not. It's not the end. I lied. You know what's the end? They had a dance party. I'm gonna have to change the music, but it's funny. And it sure as hell cheers Katie. Let's see. We'll watch the dance party.
I guess there's just two kinds of people, Miss Sandstone. My kind of people and assholes. It's rather obvious which category you fit into. Have a nice day.
Well, this is the end, my friend. It's been swell, but the swelling's gone down. I'm afraid. Before you're done watching this video, make sure you wash your hands. I am sick as a dog, and I would hate to get you sick too. It's unbecoming of me as the host of this show. Sorry. I'm extremely giggly tonight. Well, I'll try to do a longer video tomorrow or the next day, if I can talk straight. I hope you enjoyed tonight's video. I hope we cringed in unison like the family that we are. And I'll see you fuckers tomorrow. Deuces.